All right, guys, we are outside Staples booth here at Agenda. We're actually going to go inside and sit down with Jeff Staple, founder and creator and creative mind behind Staple, and we're going to preview their winter collection, which Villa will be carrying, and we're going to get in depth, sit down, and talk a little bit more about the inspiration from this collection. All right, guys, we are inside the Staple booth here at Agenda. I'm sitting with a man that needs no introduction, but in case you didn't know, this is Jeff Staple. He is the founder, creative visionary, mastermind behind the brand. Jeff, good to have you.
What up? How you doing?
So today we're going to be taking a look at the winter collection. Is that correct, for 2015?
Yeah.
Perfect.
See what you guys are getting in stores and maybe talk a little bit about the inspiration behind it and stuff.
100%. Sounds good. So, Jeff, why don't you pull out, first and foremost, what your favorite piece is from fall collection right now?
We're always inspired by, to me, it's like two major things are always inspiring me. One is sneaker culture and just the history that we've had. I've been a sneakerhead since I was in the 6th grade, always collecting, being a connoisseur of the footwear game. But luckily, I've been blessed to be able to go behind the iron curtain, so to speak, and be able to work with some of the greatest brands and do collaborations and actually put out some of not only just some dope product, but some of the most historic footwear in all of sneaker history. So sneaker culture is always a big thing for us. And then the other thing that I'm always inspired by is nature and the great outdoors. And I'm really into hiking and mountain climbing. And I live and operate in New York City. So it's really important for me to always get out and get back to the real, get your hands dirty type stuff,
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. You think back to the Pigeon Dunk being a time where, first of all, Nike SB was really trying to get off the ground.
Yeah.
There was a time no one was doing collaborations, still very novel, and you guys shut the city down.
Yeah.
I mean, the newspapers, everything.
Yeah, it really put sneaker culture on the map. I mean, like I said, I've been a sneakerhead since 6th grade, as many young people have. But it was always like a subculture niche thing. And I think after the Pigeon Dunk came out, it became like everyone knew about sneaker culture. And it really restarted a whole new generation of old people, young people. I mean, the day after the Pigeon Dunk came out, we had stockbrokers and investment bankers coming in and be like, yo, I need these sneakers that kids are talking about, it's an investment now.
Yeah.
Changed the game.
Yeah, no, it definitely did. It's truly historic. And it's interesting that you say, you've carried that love, two things that are very fundamental to you, sneaker culture and then your love of nature, into some of the design. So what's a piece here that kind of incorporates those two things?
We got the first vignette is definitely very sneaker heritage inspired. This is probably my favorite pinnacle piece that came out of that. But, we did this collage of kind of like the whole come fly with me and did you know, so some of the really iconic advertising that happened back in the day. And we did this great hooded piece with the nice little hit back there. So this is a pinnacle piece that's inspired by the outdoors that I love. Just nature, you know what I mean? Really dope, just soft, knit. And then you've got the patch detail that hooks back up to the front applique on the Pigeon. Really clean, simple piece.
Yeah.
And often you see this kind of pocketing on hoodies, but we put it on a crew neck,
right,
just to switch it up a bit. You could rock this with a pair of ACGs, a pair of Tim boots, you know what I mean?
My Christmas holiday party,
Yeah, it's got that flavor. We have this great hoodie here. Zip bottom with a nice little grip toggle.
Side zips too.
Side zips. Again, the pocketing here, the pocket detail. And then I love the back detail here. We did this tribally Navajo stitch detail.
Yeah.
And then when you rock it, it just has that little touch,
It's so important right now with clothing to do a lot of, material storytelling, right? There's so many brands that are picking up trends or doing something similar, but ultimately it gets down to that material storytelling that really differentiates yourself.
Yeah. I mean, this jacket is probably our pinnacle jacket. I mean, feel the weight on this jacket.
Oh yeah.
It's really heavy duty. So it kind of has this look. It's got this nice detail on the pocket and the placketing. All quilted throughout, so super heavy duty. But it's got this look where you're almost wearing a military jacket,
right,
and then a vest and then a knit over it. But it's all just one piece, you know what I mean?
Olive is the new black, man, I swear.
Yeah,
I love it. I love olive drab.
Great. I mean, honestly, not to toot my own horn, but this piece rivals some Ralph, you know what I mean? This is on that level.
So, as a designer, first of all, it's an awesome state to reach, but that takes so much planning across so many different collections. How do you keep track of it all?
It takes consistency. It takes patience, because sometimes you do something What a lot of brands might do is they'll throw out an icon or a logo, and it doesn't catch right away.
Right.
And they'll be like, let's ditch that and try something else, right? Like with me and the pigeon, that's my lifeblood. Like I'm riding or dying with that. You know what I mean? And I read some comments and some haters. Sometimes they're like, yo, why does Jeff keep doing the pigeon? When he's gonna switch that up? It's like, is Ralph gonna switch up the polo horse? Like, no, he's riding. Yeah, what else they gonna do? You know, like, yo, Lacoste, we should stop doing that alligator on the thing.
Swap it out.
Yeah, no, I want it to be like nowadays, you know, I see on social media like 12 times a day, I'll see a kid take a picture of a pigeon and he'll be like, I can't see a pigeon without thinking about Staple now.
Right.
And that's where I want the brand to be, you know?
Right.
That's dope.
It's ultimate brand awareness, man.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
And I got a lot of them flying everywhere in the city.
Yeah.
So like there's a lot of reminders, you know?
It's a free marketing.
Polo horse, you only see that when you're at the polo club.
I don't even think it's a real thing.
Yeah,
Well, thank you so much, Jeff. It's really been a pleasure. Thank you so much for walking us through.
Stay out there and support.
Yeah.
You know, like follow us at Staple Pigeon for the latest news on the close, and then you can follow me at Jeff Staple, and you can kind of see what's inspiring me and what I'm into.
Definitely follow both, because this man, I remember you tweeted something about the list you keep in the shower, where you write everything down. Yo, for real.
I try to give tips on like business and stuff too. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Well, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate it.
Peace, guys.
Perfect.